All right. What's up, y'all? I've been busy as hell the past 2 weeks, man. We've been trying to get everything in order, trying to get the move straight, trying to get this project underway. I ain't finna tell y'all about the project just yet, you know what I'm saying? But you know, some of y'all know. Some of y'all know, and we'll just keep that under wraps until it's time. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. I'm gonna react to some clips today, some clips that I found interesting. I'm gonna be doing this all week. I appreciate y'all for being here. Love you to pieces. I guess it's kind of like I'm doing a live stream, but it's pre-recorded because I got other shit to do. So I'm your host.
Hey, Bachi.
Hey man, VOCHLOMBRDI. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for being here. So I just wanted to react to a couple of clips because we ain't doing nothing else. Got a busy day tomorrow and all that. So here we go. I got a couple of things written down in my notepad here that I found interesting. Marist Liufau went up there and started talking. We've been hearing nothing but great things about Marist Liufau and what he brings to the table. They call him a super smart player, super cerebral guy. And that's my favorite goddamn kind of linebacker, right? Go be smart. Go be great. Somebody asked Liufau, they says, what gives you confidence that you're going to be getting on the field this year? Now, I mean, Voch could have asked a better question. Because the fact that he was a third-round pick is the reason he getting on the field. And the fact that he's a third-round pick and that your linebacker room is empty is the reason he get on the field. And you need people to go play special teams. And I mean, he a bad motherfucker. Boy, what you mean? There's a lot of reasons why Marist Liufau is getting on the field. But they asked him anyway. So what gives you confidence, Marist? How you know you're going to be playing this year?
Yeah, I would say just learning my playbook. The faster I can create my routine, faster I can get used to things and get going in that process, the more confident I feel in terms of my contribution to the field, whether it be on special teams or defense.
Have you gotten close to any of that?
Yo, Marist, you ain't got to fool me, dog. We know you finna be right back in that linebacker conversation. We've been hearing what they've been saying. Chad, y'all been hearing what they've been saying about Marist? That he's running around like a character with his hair on fire. Right now he got the hair kind of flowy, but what is it, the braids? Sometimes he have his hair all, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he have it braided up, but if you watch the Notre Dame film, he have it looking like a lion. I want to see that lion Liufau come out. But everybody's talking about how smart he is, and everybody was talking about how he's so ahead and how he sees things and his coverage ability. And, you know, I was having a conversation with somebody that was in practice, and they told me, I was talking to Brian Bros. And he was saying that, you know, Marist looked great out there. He looked smart out there. He looked ahead of everything in the coverage aspect of the game. You know what I mean? So, hey, bro, we don't have to overthink this thing. Marist is going to be just fine. Something I thought was interesting here, and it's going to correlate with another clip that I got to play for y'all in a second. I'll just run this, but he was basically talking about linebackers here, the Cowboys linebackers, right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, all the linebackers, EK, Eric Kendricks, and Damone Clark, all of them, they've been big mentors for me, and our room is pretty close. And then the rookie linebackers, you got Brock and Jason, Byron, all those guys. We're all really, really tight-knit.
Now, something I like to do is I like to identify people's media training. You know what I'm saying? I like to identify people's media training. Marist Liufau is very media trained. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when I hear people with great media training, I don't believe them for real. Like, hey, man, you just give me the company answer. Like Dak Prescott gives us the company answer all the time, and I don't really believe him. I don't really believe him, right? Marist Liufau got a lot of media training. I don't have media training, right? Like, if you ask me the same question about content creators, like Cowboy content creators, like I'm gonna mention the round table. Like I can't name everybody. I can't. He's name dropping Brock Mogensen for like for real. You know, like for real. You naming everybody. And when you first listen to Marist talk like that, I thought it was an act effort. Like, hey man, you ain't that company. Dak Liufau, Marist Prescott, you ain't that much of a company guy. The damn linebacker room can't be that tight knit. You got to be some. Hold on. I ain't. Do I still have it? Do I still have it? He got weed. He got weed. Yeah. Y'all ain't going that crazy in there. Y'all ain't going that crazy in there.
What the do you want, mother?
Nah. Can't be. And then I heard Damone Clark talk about it, right? Marist Liufau just randomly raved about EK is what they just give. They don't have great nicknames no more. They just give initials. Eric Kendricks, right? Damone gave a random endorsement for Eric Kendricks out of nowhere. It was just random. Marist Liufau just, hey man, I love EK, man. What he's doing, man. He's just helping me out, dog. Eric Kendricks put me up under his wing. And then I listen to Damone. They say something about something and just listen to what he say.
Oh,
Playing in this system is what they asked about Damone Clark. Here's what he had to say.
Oh, I'm really comfortable. Every day just coming in with the mindset to get better, learning from EK, learning from Zim.
Just a random endorsement of Eric Kendricks. I wonder how important Eric Kendricks is to this linebacker room. You know, Eric Kendricks is not the player that he once was as a Viking. Kendricks had some pretty decent Charger tape last year, but Viking Eric Kendricks is long gone. He's Kendricks like a 10-year vet now, something like that, right? But I wonder how valuable it is for him just teaching others, right? We listen to Tyler Smith, because we got a guy now. Tyler Smith talk about Jason Peters and what he taught him. You listen to Tober talk about Brandon Cooks and what he taught him. You listen to all the corners talk about Gilmore and what they taught them, right? Which makes those guys valuable additions. This the second time, and it happened one more time. We just ain't gonna watch today, but just a random endorsement of Eric Kendricks and him holding us down as young guys. Super important.
Coming in with the mindset to get better, learning from EK, learning from Zim, learning from Paul, just learning from the guys around me, and just coming up with a positive attitude and just knowing that I'm gonna mess up, but still, just give my all every play.
And it's not like somebody's coming in like, yeah, man, Sean Lee been here for 10 years. Well, I'm just learning from him. Eric Kendricks got here 15 minutes ago. Eric Kendricks got here 15 minutes ago. Damone Clark been a Cowboy longer than him. But Kendricks has been in this scheme, man. Kendricks has been in this scheme, and it's his job to catch everybody up. It's his job to keep everybody up. And I think when it comes to limiting, bust in coverage and bust in assignments or whatever, I think Eric Kendricks may be the most important player on the field this year. Now, once everybody got another offseason to kind of figure it out, it'll probably even itself out a little bit. But this year, this just adds to how important the acquisition of Kendricks was. And then they asked him, Damone, how does Eric Kendricks help you in particular? And Damone Clark said this.
He helped me a lot, man. Just like for me, just learning from just being that sponge. I'm going into my 3rd year. EK going into, I think, his 10th year, and he played in the system already, and he mastered the system already. And AB and
courtesy of DallasCowboys.com, y'all. Don't give me. Oh, wait. Let me see. Wait. Boom, 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 boom. There goes my hero. But hey, man, people got a lot of great things to say about Eric Kendricks here, and I think it's great. I think it's great that he's here, and I think that you need him to kind of get everybody going to start the acclimation to this thing, right? Because once Eric is gone, and I have confidence that after this year he will be gone. After he's gone, this thing belongs to Liufau and Overshown. I'm not purposely leaving Clark out of that. Because Clark played more snaps than everybody in this room except for Kendricks, right? I'm not purposely leaving him out, but if you're just looking at how the draft picks been going, and if you just listen to how they rave about him, to how the front office raves about Liufau and Demo, man, this their team. So Damone does have this element of getting in where he fits in. But we'll see how it goes. But here's Damone Clark telling us about Marist Liufau.
You know his last name. Marist, bro, he another person. He's a sponge. He asks a lot of questions. he go out there, he do everything 110%. Like, he give his all every play. And, I mean, the sky's the limit for him, for real. Like, Marist going to be one of them ones.
Marist going to be one of them ones. For Marist Liufau, the sky's the limit. For Damone Clark, the limit's the sky. Hey, man, we'll see what happens here, but I think Damone got a bit of a hill to climb. Whenever they keep bringing in bodies at your position, I think that means something. So I do give kudos to Damone that when they were cutting other linebackers like Brillo and Devin Harper, he didn't get cut. So Damone does get credit for that, for hanging around. And, you know, Sean Lee getting hurt, he was kind of being the guy that had to do it. And the whole Dan Quinn 205-pound linebacker thing. But when they keep adding bodies at your spot, of course, that's an indication that when camp gets around, you had to fight for your life. So it'll be interesting to see Damone Clark fighting for his life. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Appreciate y'all, man. Part 2 on the way. Let's see.